Hello, fellow collectors. I'm Anthony with Anthony's Comic Book Art, and I'm coming off a high selling show last night. Thank you for everybody that tuned in and supported the show. We did a Wheelin and Dealin with the Anthony, and we had the guest host of Jeff Dunn from 4C Comics, and Sharon vanted it up, and Rich was scurrying a little bit, and yeah. I didn't expect a lot from coming out of the Comic Art Live, virtual con, but I curated the shit out of it. And we got a lot of great sales, and I did one of the highest, it's probably top 5 selling shows of the genre that is the Wheelin and Dealin with Anthony. Yay! So and this is what I always appreciate, the diversity, because this diversity, look, see this? Look at this. This is all color guides, right? And Humorama, or just color guides?
This is color guides, just color guides.
Yeah, this is just color guides.
Yeah.
And it goes from color guides to the CGCs to the...
Humorama over there.
That's the Humorama, and then, the secondary art, and then the first tier art. So, anyway, the diversity. It's keeping everything moving, and a lot of different price points moving, and accommodating a lot of different collectors' budgets. So, and with that being said, we had our friend Jeff Wedding picked up a $125 High Republic page, Star Wars. He's a big Star Wars guy. And then Rich got this Russ Heath with me on it for like $250. And then we got some bigger stuff. This was our big first sale of the day. This was a recap. We did, I went in and wanted to do the recap from Sunday because we didn't have time to do it. And this sold from the recap. This sold from the recap. What else? Oh, this sold from the recap. What else? Oh, well, yeah, that's about. Okay, well, these ones sold from the recap from Sunday for sure. And a couple things already went out. The Guy Davis, Sandman Mystery Theater, to our friend Josh and his lovely wife. And then a new customer picked this Cap 151 page with Hyde and Scorpion versus Tiny Cap and Falcon. Didn't even know Cap was on there. And then this one. This is a classic EC story by Johnny Craig, and of the vampire and the cannibal that get married and then he has to start eating himself, and she's sucking her own blood, and then the cabin collapses and kills them both, and she gets run through a stake amp. And then these Jesus Moreno super large art pages. This is the Deathstroke Splash, and then there was a DPS. That sold, and we did a nice bundle deal with our friend Wayne. He's a DC and really into Batman. So we got the Face of Tiger, You Hit the Jackpot, with Catwoman, Cat and Nine Tails, Jose Garcia Lopez. What did they decide this was? Who was this?
Prelim, and apparently that's Huntress. This is from
Huntress?
Huntress is...
Oh, that is a girl.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a young boy. Okay. Man, I bet you the Cardinals heard a lot about that. Anyway, he got the Mike Grell and a bundle deal for the Saviuk action montage splash. So that was good. That was fun. And then, is this our biggest sale of the day, of the night?
Probably him and Wayne. I mean, not him and Wayne. Him and Andrew.
Yeah. Okay. So this was another bundle deal where I got the DeCarlo McFarlane homage, the white Queen Crotch Goblin-y. Oh my goodness. And then these big wall power pieces of these 3 G.I. Joe. What's her name again? Baroness.
Yeah, Baroness.
Yeah, Baroness, Snake Eyes, Scarlet. These 3 interlocking G.I. Joe covers that add up to like 6 feet of art. So that's cool with the patches. So this was a big deal that we did on time payments with Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. And then we did a nice little deal with our friend Frank for the Ron Wilson and CW, I think.
Yeah, Clifford
CW.
real well.
I Dream of Leela, a whole story, a 9-page story. I Dream of Leela, pencil art by Mike Casella. And the giveaway. Did a fun giveaway, $75, $100 giveaway. That was really nice to Tariq. He won that. I think there was about 100 people that joined that in. And then this is the one that hurt. This is the one that really hurt. Yeah. Actually, it does. It hurts. Okay? So we got this signed by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, and then with the Jack Kirby cap, a Ramita Spider-Man, another Kirby Hulk, and a Kirby Thor. Yep, that one hurt, but still a very good customer. He's spent a lot of money with me, and I'm happy it's going to a good home. So that one hurt. Okay, so let's just run through the stuff that's still available, and it'll be going up on the website today. We have the Neil Adams. It was from the same con. Neil Adams, Kirby, Ramita were all there. And it has this vintage Neil Adams Green Lantern with some coloring. Oh my God. So I have that at $1,200. I have this Joe Kubert. There's about, 8 or 9 faces of how to draw faces on vellum, like from a classroom situation, probably from the school. And then these Horok, Galactus with the hand, and oh, look at that, Scarlet Strike Force, one variant cover. That's published cover. Have these, have that at $1,250, and the Galactus at $750. And then these jam pieces. I mean, people are genuinely interested in them, but nobody pulled the trigger. So this one's got a Ryan Otley. This one's got a Ron Friends. I love how tight this one is with all the characters and with the different genres. Got Sally, the Beast. That's my avatar. Because I'm married to a beauty. Huh?
Captain Hook is on there too.
And you like Captain Hook?
He's funny.
You want to be on a pirate ship with Captain Hook? Is that a fantasy of yours? My God. Anyway, oh yeah, Ron Friends Jam. Okay. And then, we got another Horak Punisher. Usually there's people that out there for Punisher, but nobody pulled the trigger on that one. That'll be going up to the website. And then this great recreation of Surfer 4, one of the all-time great images in comics history. And then we got some Bill Morrison. This was actually published, and this one is a cover prelim, so that's fun. And then Mike DiCarlo Lobo, that's hot right now, and he actually inked that cover of Mega Man 3. And then another couple of Bill Morrisons from Yellow Submarine, and a Dan DiCarlo tribute, maybe for some kind of article, but with Sharon on it, and Josie. And then, we got the Magnolia tribute, Death in the Family commission by Mike DiCarlo. A really fantastic, I like these two together in the way that, like, Starman's over there boozing it up, and Wonder Woman's looking at him like, what's wrong with you? And then we got the Uko. We got the Uko haunches, Uko Smith haunches. What do we have? 500, 800, 500, and 275. And then we have this Treehouse, a horror story. I'm gonna put up. I need to look at that, but because Treehouse is everybody's favorite. I gotta price that. And then we have another Simpsons short story, 10 pages, of the Simpsons. Homer, I love that cat tolerator, and the time waster's wife. That's awesome. And then we have another Futurama, but this is a 25-page story that I have at 1,200. So we're going to be posting a few of these whole stories, a few of these whole stories, and I got to figure this one out. And then we have one last Hebert cover of the Ninja Turtles on the 18 by 24, 18 by 24 paper. Look at that, that's so cool. Wraparound. This is a wraparound cover. And these will all be made available on the website today. Rich will be doing those crossovers and then working on some other put-ups. So stay in touch with the website. It's a lot of stuff that's going to be getting up there in the next few days and ongoing. The most updated website in the world, the most populated website in the world for original comic book art, Anthony's Comic Book Art. So keep in touch with the website and the eBay store. That's where all the comics and toys and collectibles are, magazines, whatever you're into collecting. We probably have something in your range. So that's the Anthony's Comic Book Art online eBay store. So what else? Oh, next Wednesday we might have a Dueling Dealers. We're trying to get that together with Mike, and I'll be in Washington D.C. at the D.C. Cherry Blossom Art Get Together at Libanaka's house. So if you're going to go there, let me know with wants, and I'm buying. So with all that, keep calm, keep collecting, and we'll see you in the chat.